Hey guys, Bumper Game Bad today, bringing you a video, and today we're going to go over the best M4 setup available in the beta. So this is the best M4 with the limited attachments we have currently in the beta. We're going to go over that and just show some gameplay off in the background, showing why I think I've had some of the better games using this build. Again, trial and error, you can see here. I have a lot of different setups. A lot of these are with the M4 platform as well. So this one here, I think I've had the most success with. So if you are playing the beta currently, looking for a good setup, or if you're jumping into it next week on PC or Xbox, this video should hopefully help you out. And again, this is with limited attachments because we have a lot of things that are yet to be unlocked. So this is not going to be a weapon conversion video or anything like that, but if you are interested in the weapon conversion videos, those will be kicking off when the game is actually released here on October 28th. I have a lot on my list already just from the limited options we have here in the game with weapons and attachments. So a lot of weapon conversions and variations will be coming your way as soon as the game launches on October 28th. So if you're enjoying that content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, again, as I said, this is the best M4 build in the beta, and that's with the limited attachments we have. The weapon level only goes up to 20 for really all of these with the receiver groups, so there's a lot of attachments here that we have yet to unlock for this weapon platform. So if we look at things like the optics, there's probably like 25 to 30 plus optics here. The most optics I've ever seen in any game, with the exception of maybe Tarkov in World War III. We also have, I think, 12 total slots for lasers, and there's definitely flashlights available in this game that are usable because I've seen them on the SMGs like the MP5, so I believe some of these are probably like laser light combos that we'll get. Barrels, we should have everything unless they have more that they're going to be adding when the game launches. I'm sure as time goes on with seasons, more barrel options will be added. Muzzles, there's a lot of muzzles that we don't have here still. So this list is obviously based on the limited attachments we have. Things like underbarrels, there's still a ton of underbarrel attachments that we don't have. Again, more grit. The attachments of this game are, there's just a lot more attachments than I've seen really in anything, like I said, besides maybe Tarkov or World War III. This may even rival or beat World War III with some of the attachments. But stocks is another thing they may add more in the future. But based on the limited amount of attachments we currently do have for the M4 platform, what is the best build that I've discovered? So first off, this is going to be the M4 URGI build, upper receiver group improved. For the muzzle attachment here, we're going to go with the Forzac Castle Compensator. So this is going to give you probably ideal recoil control, the best recoil control based on what we have here for these slots that's available in the beta. Horizontal and vertical recoil control. The cons are aim down sight speed and aiming stability, which will be mitigating that, so don't worry too much about that. Another good option here is the Komodo Heavy Compensator. That's just going to give you that horizontal recoil control ability, but looking at both of them, there's really no difference that I can see stat-wise, so you might as well just go with the Forzac Castle Compensator there. So we'll go ahead and select that. One thing to note, though, is that the suppressors here actually hurt your damage at range in this game, which is good. It's glad to see them doing that correctly this time around. Next up, we're going to run with a laser optic, and again, the 4 milliwatt laser is going to be what we're going to be choosing here because it is the only option available. So it's going to help with our hipfire accuracy and our hipfire control. Optic, we're going to go with the SZ reflex sight. This is that aim point optic here. Precision sight picture, it's just a 1x red dot. Con, aim down sight speed, but again, we will be making up for that. You can also feel free to go ahead with the lone wolf optic here as well. We'll select that. And then for the underbarrel attachment, we obviously need to go with that standard M4A1 vertical grip there. So this is going to give us the hipfire accuracy, gun kick control, and the aim walking steadiness. So we'll go ahead and select that. The only con there is going to be the aim down sight speed, and we'll be making up for that here with the extend grip. So there's a couple different options here, but this one is gonna help you the most, I believe, without having the flinch resistant as a negative. So this will give us the sprint to fire speed and the aim down sight speed, with the only con being recoil control, which we've mitigated that as well with the compensator and the grips. So this is the best M4 build. Again, this is the M4 URGI build here, so there's really good different optic options here for all the M4 platforms. This is the one I've had the best success with here. You can see the gameplay. We'll jump into the gameplay in the background. Really good weapon build, and I'll stop talking here and just leave you guys with the gameplay here. Playing with, I believe Odin's still in for this game, and we have our friend of the channel here, man named Nobody, in the game too. So you'll hear me going back and forth talking with him, telling him how good this build is. That I discovered. This thing works really, really well. And again, this is the M4 URGI build. We'll be covering conversion on this when the actual game launches and we can get our hands on all the attachments. But The M4 URGI, really nice looking weapon here. I really like it with the base barrel. Again, URGI standing for Upper Receiver Group Improved. This is a collaboration between Giselle and Daniel Defense for these upper receiver groups. So really interesting looking weapon. I love the way it looks. I love the handguard on there. Really, really nice. It should be a 14.5-inch barrel on this, but we'll jump into the overall attachments and conversions and stuff, like I said, when the game releases. And there's going to be a lot of conversions and variations here. Specifically, I already came up with over 17 for the M4. So a lot of different content options that we'll be going through with this weapon in particular, as well as all the other weapons after the game launches. And I can't wait to get my hands on all those weapons. So if you guys are enjoying the content, be sure to like the channel or subscribe to the channel, and like the video. Helps out channels like myself who are smaller and trying to grow. Really appreciate the support, lady. I'm going to leave you guys with the gameplay here. Let me know your thoughts on this build. If you have a better M4 build, let me know. I also have a really good CQBR build, which I may release a video on that as well if you guys want me to do that as well. Otherwise, I'm going to try and save the majority of my weapon videos for when the game launches, because I really want to be able to get my hands on all of the content and cover it from there. So everything there will launch when the game comes out on the 28th. Until next time, this is Buffner Gaming with what I believe is the best beta M4 build here, the M4 URGI. Until next time, Buffner Gaming, out.
Low on ammo.
We've secured the lead. The enemy has the lead. Standing by.
Fuck, dude.
Target marked. Request
You're
fire.
halfway to mission complete.
Target
Nice,
marked.
dude.
Request
Three
fire.
piece.
Oh, I think it's just triple. That was it.
Problem is I'm out of ammo now. Fuck, dude. That sucks. It's really close to a chopper gunner. I just found a really good M4 build.
Changing mag.
Oh my god, 3 of you?
3?
Hostile SAE near your position.
Oh, there's one more there. I got 3 of them, there was 4.
Ghost activated.
Loading.
More strike incoming. Hostile UAV in the area.
Dude, people like we talked about earlier, they like side lean when they shoot at you. It's gotta be I bet they're gonna add a lean mechanic.
Yeah, like I've seen it like crazy Rainbow Six style, like buddy hold a corner and it's like back and forth like a jiggle peek.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he just did. Moving back and forth, it like looks like you're leaning back and forth.
Yeah. It's
I haven't even tried it. Like maybe you can lean. I don't know.
yeah, I haven't looked at the controls. I've just been like, oh god, okay.
Exactly. I just found it really
Good last game.
I found it really dirty M4.